The Custodian. At Ridgeway High, the janitor was just old Joe. Students laughed behind his back, snickering when he passed by with his mop and bucket. Some joked that he probably lived in the boiler room. They'd see him scrubbing toilets or emptying trash and assume that was all he ever was. A quiet man doing a quiet job. But what they didn't know, what no one really knew, was that Joseph Joe Ramirez was once a United States Marine. He had served 3 tours overseas and had been decorated for valor under fire. In another life, he had led men into combat, made life or death decisions in seconds, and survived battles that never made the evening news. Now he cleaned up after lunch rushes and wiped graffiti off lockers. He didn't mind the quiet. One Tuesday afternoon, while sitting alone on a bench behind the gym eating a sandwich, Joe noticed something odd. 3 young men were walking along the tree line behind the football field. They weren't students. Their movements were stiff, nervous, their eyes darting toward the school. One of them adjusted something under his long coat, and that's when Joe saw it. A flash of black metal. A rifle. Joe's instincts kicked in like a switch. He didn't hesitate. He ran to his old Ford parked in the back lot, popped the trunk, and pulled out the AR-15 he kept locked and legal for emergencies, one he hoped he'd never have to use again. Within minutes, Joe positioned himself between the attackers and the school's rear entrance. The confrontation was quick, controlled, and precise. By the time local police arrived, Joe had disarmed all 3 and held them at gunpoint. Not a single shot had been fired inside the school. No students hurt, no staff harmed. The potential tragedy had been stopped cold. The news spread like wildfire, first local, then national. Janitor saves high school from mass shooting. But now they used his real name, Marine veteran Joseph Ramirez. He was honored by the city council, interviewed by national news anchors, and awarded the key to the city. The students who once mocked him now looked up to him with respect, many even apologizing in person. Today, Joe doesn't mop halls anymore. Instead, he trains teachers, staff, and school security in active shooter response, teaching them how to react calmly under pressure, just like he did. Because sometimes heroes don't wear capes. Sometimes they carry mops, and sometimes they save lives. Like and subscribe for more stories like this.